Now, you know when you hear that sound, there's going to be some bull stuff, all right? Welcome to Little Black Book 91. Little Black Book, you know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, then you don't know what time it is. Listen, we're talking to you guys about Love is Blind, and we're discussing Lydia and Milton. And it's quite interesting because I just feel like Lydia will do anything to be married. She'll do anything to be loved. Now, I'm not going against the fact that Milton's age is a bit of a problem. He's 6 years younger than her. But the biggest thing is that, you know, she came off the back of Izzy's situation, right? Izzy, who she really liked, but he let her down and he moved on, and he had two other candidates that he was dealing with. And she was so broken by that, so hurt by that. And she's come into the room to talk to Milton, and she's still talking about the Izzy situation from yesterday. And I'm like, whenever somebody starts talking about their broken heart from their past relationship, I probably ain't your number one choice, because why would you do that? Yeah. Now, unless I'm wanting, and again, unless I'm willing to play that backdoor route, I'm really not trying to do backdoor route personally. But unless I'm trying to go through the back door, why am I now playing a counselor for you to the other guy that you like? Now, Milton was willing to do that because he's a young guy, you know, and maybe that the naivety is playing a little bit of a role there. But old girl says she could see herself marrying him after, you know, he discussed about his vulnerabilities, which there was nothing really vulnerable what he said. He spoke about his childhood a little bit of him growing up and getting better grades. I didn't really hear much vulnerability, but anyway, that's beside the point. Maybe that's his vulnerability, and I need to stop judging that. So we're going to talk a little bit more about Lydia, and I believe her a little bit of her desperation in terms of this fallback plan that she has for Milton, and how I don't believe it will work. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for notification of uploads. We're trying to get to 100K before the end of the year. That's crazy. It's impossible, but with my God, he can do it. You understand? Yeah. So we're going to get into that as well, that space. Hold on a minute, 2 seconds. Baby, my throat is trying to take me out. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. We're gonna work this out. There we go, guys. I had to mute myself twice because my throat was starting to choke up on me. I don't know, had a little frog in there, whatever. It'd be like that. All right, let's get into the video. For those of you who are returnees, you already know what it is, baby. You got the minerals. That note was slightly off. It wasn't on key. You got the minerals. That was a little bit better, but it was a little bit soft. You know what I'm saying? We're working on it. We're working on it. All right, let's get into the video. Let's play this clip from Lydia and Milton and them having a discussion.
Yeah.
I would never tell any girls how old I was.
Yeah, I wish I would have not known.
You think you could marry me?
Yeah, I can see it. Yesterday, not so much. Today.
Yesterday, not so much. Wow.
So today she can see it. Baby, you can't see it. Baby, you can't see it. What you are seeing is you forcing the image into your head. You didn't see it yesterday because his age was a appropriating factor. And should age be a factor in this situation? I guess so. I mean, but then it reinforces the idea that if age is a problem, it's only a problem because we believe that women are more mature than men. But I think what the reality of the situation is, it's not just about women being more mature. I think it's also the fact that as men, the way that we think about power dynamics at 24, 25, we're still janky. You know what I mean? Like we're still naive in a lot of the way that we move. And it takes a very mature individual at 24, 25 to be in a space where someone's dating him at 30. And I want to be honest with you, what I knew at 25, I thought I was a very wise individual. But what I knew at 25 and what I know at 30, whoo, baby, if I dated a 30-year-old, I might be considered to be immature. I thought I was immature. Even now, I think to myself, someone dating somebody who's 40, I think to myself, we're still not there yet. Maybe when I get to 40, full maturity, as the Bible gives us a little bit of explanation, you know, at 40 is a testing time. It's the mature stage, right? Almost, right? But it's like, there's a lot to learn in between that time. So I can understand why she wasn't looking at Milton that way, because honestly, at 25, 24, what does he know? You know what I mean? What does he know? He knows whatever he knows, but it's not going to be probably on her level in terms of experience and life. And I do get that. But age can just be a number, but I don't know if it is that case in this situation. Let's play a little bit more, because I was like, what can she suddenly see about Milton? And I was like, the only thing she sees is that she ain't got no other people to like her.
Why today?
Because you were vulnerable with me, and you actually made me feel something without even seeing you.
Mm-hmm.
And I hadn't felt that before.
You don't feel like you would like reconsider, like based on my age?
So she said, basically, she said, the reason why I'm feeling you more and I can see marriage because you're being vulnerable with me. Baby, you can see a ring. I don't know if you can see a marriage. Okay, because the whole point is that Lydia's desperation to want to be loved and loved for her, I think it was playing a role in the situation. I'm not cussing again his age, but I'm cussing his age. And the reality is, situation is, you ditched it because of his age. And so you are liking him now because the person who you were liking don't like you no more. So are you really here because you can see a life with Milton? Now, don't get it twisted. Y'all got on like a house on fire. You both were geologists or whatever, talking about rocks, and you made rocks sound sexy. That's what you said. So I'm not gonna lie and try to pretend as if y'all didn't have no chemistry. But the moment you found out he was 24, sis, you kind of put that stuff aside. And I understand why. Right? Because you had your own predetermined ideas. And I'm not going to be mad at it and say you were wrong. I'm just going to be like, oh, well, I get it. I understand why you might have had your predetermined ideas. It makes sense. It does. It makes sense. So for me personally, listening to her now try to shift it, I'm like, sis, I don't know. It's a fallback plan for me. Let's go.
No, I'm not going to reconsider based on your age. I'm going to make you that promise. How about that?
Like,
Yeah.
I like really like you, Lydia.
Oh, damn.
I don't know, like it kind of scares me because you're like really feisty too. So I'm like,
Do you know that?
Is that, see, and the brother called her feisty. Listen, look, hey. I don't do that feisty stuff because usually that feisty stuff isn't really about feisty. You're rude. Or not even just that you're rude. I would say that, you know what, you know how we had this conversation recently about how other races and ethnicities aside Black women get to be feisty. And really and truly, it's not feisty. You know what I mean? Or it's spicy, or it's, no. I don't like that. I don't like spice in my food. Y'all know already this how I feel about spice in my food. I don't like spice in my food like that. Yeah. I don't mind spices in terms of flavor, but I don't like hot spice. You understand? And I think that's how I look at these relationships. You don't want this hot spice. You people say they do, and then when it gets to the hard crunch, when that spice comes out, suddenly you feel some type of way. And the reason being is because you thought that this spice wouldn't be coming on to you. This spice would look in a certain way. This spice would be packaged in a certain way. Until the spice decides to spill out the contents of the container, then you're like, oh, actually, that was a bit too much for me. Yeah? So, yeah, he talking about a little bit of spice, bro. That's going to be the very thing you just mentioned is what the very thing that's going to take you out of this relationship. Because you, per se, are not that spicy yourself. You don't give me spice energy. You sound like a very nice guy, very malleable, very chill. And you're 24, meeting a 30-year-old who's got spice. Yeah, you about to be rocked. Yeah, you're about to be rocked like Michael Jackson and Chris Rock and Chris Tucker. Sorry, you're about to be rocked. So I don't see it for these two, right? I don't see it. I think she wants a ring. That's about
Do
it.
you know if you can really handle this?
wait, hold on. Let me put on the glasses that are right here in front of me. So now I'm feeling much more confident.
Okay, good.
Even she's asking, "Do you think you can handle me?" And I guess they edited the response. I don't think he can handle her. Ladies, can you handle this? DJ. Okay, stop. Beyonce was catching me up. But listen, real spit. I don't know if he can handle that. Like, in fact, put it in the comment section. Do you guys believe that he can handle what she's offering? Do you believe she can handle what he's putting on the table? Like, do you feel like him presenting himself, he can handle that? She is going to run him into the ground. And then she's going to drag him by the little follicles of his hair on his head and drag him to destination B. That young boy is going to learn a lesson. Yeah, he's going to learn a good lesson, right? It's going to be painful, but he got to learn, because if he doesn't know it by now, he going to find out. Anyway, guys, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with my sentiments? Do you think she's just in it for the ring rather than actually being in it for the relationship? That's my sentiments personally. But like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button. We'll see you again for another riveting conversation. We look forward to more episodes of Love is Blind.